Okay then. I was having some conversations with, I think I was talking to Vic, and I was talking about my issue with Kirk Cousins being him staring down receivers. Now, let me just start by saying, number one, I'm not criticizing Kirk Cousins' play at all, especially in this game. I just want to give a better example. I saw you posted a video earlier of a play where Kirk Cousins looked off the defense, which I would say is not exactly what he did, and we'll get to that. So I'm going to string together a couple of plays, some good ones, some bad ones, and I'm going to talk about how Kirk Cousins played. I guess I'm doing my own film review. Let's get into it. This play right here, we have shotgun. We have spread wide receivers. We got Jordan Reed lined up in the slot. He's going to go in motion and come back, and we'll talk about that in a second. But in this play, basically, once Jordan Reed goes in motion, he's going to go up and down. If nobody follows him on the defense, that's going to let Kirk Cousins know that this is going to be a zone look. And because it's a zone look, that means the way you're going to want to go is with the wide receiver drag. Now, Pierre Garçon is going to come down this way, and Crowder's going to go up this way. And either one of them are going to be open. But the problem I have with Kirk Cousins is that he decides early that he's going to Crowder. And once he decides, he never takes his eye off of him. Let's get into it.
35, what you want, you can still...
See, no one's following. No one's following, so he knows it's zone. He knows it. Oh, staring. He knew where he was going. He knew where he was going, and he locked in. Next. This right here is one of my favorite play calls in the entire game. One of my favorite play calls in the entire game. It's a single back look, two wide receivers, big package, pause. And what's going to happen is every time the Redskins get into this play, into this set, they either sweep run to the right or they sweep run to the left. Every time. So with this, they're going to have Ryan Grant dragged down because, again, it's zone. So that means this guy is watching whoever's on this side of the field, and this guy's watching who's over this side of the field. What they're going to do is they're going to send everybody going this way except for Grant. Grant's going to come across. He's going to sneak over here. And what will happen is if they can get this guy to come away from his zone and follow the play, it's going to open up so much yardage, so much yards after catch. And this is where like a 2-yard little pass turns into, a 10 or 15-yard play. I love this play call.
Especially now with the defense the way it's playing.
Look, everybody. Oh, look at you. Oh, you left your zone. Next. Okay, this is on the same drive. Now, even though this is an incomplete pass, this is, for my money, one of the best passes Kirk Cousins threw the entire game. And one of the reasons I say Jay needs to unshackle Kirk and let him throw more passes like this. Now, the Redskins have been breaking these dudes down. They've been messing their zone up. They've been hitting them with crossing routes, hitting them with slant routes, just things that mess up a zone defense. The Redskins have been doing. Now they force the Eagles to go into man coverage. And once they're in man coverage, Kirk decides who he's going to go to. They haven't even broke the huddle yet. And he already knows who he's going to. He's identifying the matchup. He sees all the space. Now they're going to run a play where most of the people are going to be over here, and just these two are going to be over here one-on-one. And he takes a shot. That's something else that he's really good at, reading the defense. Kirk Cousins is really good at that. Let's have a look. Just knows from the moment he snaps the ball, he knows exactly where he's going. And he makes it clear to everybody. Boom. Looking. He knows where he's going. Now, this was pass interference, but that was a great pass. Now, this play is only a 2-yard gain, but it's something else that Kirk Cousins did very well. Kirk Cousins, in this play, we're going to run a play action with Alfred Morris going out this way. And this is what I'm talking about, where Kirk Cousins knows where his guys are going to be. This is one of those plays where he goes through all of his progressions, because I think the first couple of videos I did on this part, on this selection, lets people think that he doesn't go through his progressions. He goes through his progressions, and you'll see it in this play. Now, what's going to happen is he's going to run a play action fake handoff to Alfred Morris. Alfred Morris is going to hang around right here, and then he's going to outlet. Kirk Cousins is going to look to Pierre Garçon, look to Ryan Grant. He's going to look to both of them, realize that he doesn't like either one of those. And he's not going to stare Alfred Morris down, because he knows where Alfred Morris is going to be. He's just going to look to him and throw. He's not going to throw a no-look pass. You know, he's going to look to him, he's going to throw. It's only for 2 yards, but he goes to his progressions quickly, and he goes to his progressions well.
Now the Redskins with a first down on their 33.
Handoff. Looks one, looks two,
There's Cousins.
outlet.
And Cousins
Great decision making. That's what Kirk Cousins is good at.
brings it out to the 35-yard
Next.
line where
Now we're into the third quarter, and I'm going to highlight my issues with Jay Gruden and his play calling. Now, here's just something else. I can't remember who it was, but somebody made a post where they were going over, I think it was Steve. Steve, I owe you an apology, because you graded Culliver harshly, and I didn't understand why you were grading him harshly. And I've seen a couple of plays where he gets beat, but nothing worse than this right here. So this is what I'm talking about. This is what the Redskins don't do. We don't make halftime adjustments, and we don't exploit. Case in point, there are plenty of times where we'll lose a cornerback to an injury, or somebody's being weak, and the coaches for the other team will be like, hey, let's go at Emerson, or let's go at Blackman. You know, he's weak right now. He's not holding up. Let's go at him. If they run a zone, let's put our best receiver in his area and go to them. They clearly identified that Culliver was weak, and they exploited him in the worst possible way.
First for 30 yards, but only 31.
Look at how much cushion he gave him. You know what? Let me back it up. First of all, that right there is 2nd and 20. I understand, but that is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a 10-yard cushion that he's giving them. That's a first down right there. Well, 2nd and 20, so no, whatever. Here we go. Kicks back. Look. Look at how Bradford did this. Look at how he did this. Look at how he did this. This is what I'm talking about. I didn't even know this is before I started the tape. He knows that he's going to exploit Culliver. He knows he's going to exploit Culliver, and watch how he turns his head to him at the very last second. Look, fake handoff, looking away, boom. Right there, Riley Cooper. Look at this. Celebrating. Yeah. Oh, yeah, there's a meeting right there. I'm not going to say it, but y'all know what I'm thinking. Look at that. I'm done. I'm out of here. So, this right here is one of my favorite play calls of the third quarter. And when I saw this, I thought to myself, man, the Redskins are trying to really, really make it happen. Now, it's 13-13. But, you know, except for those 2 touchdowns, I really felt like we were in control of this game at this point. I didn't think we were going to get so conservative. Now, this is our second possession. The first one was a 3-and-out. A couple of generic runs and a passing play, whatever. Not tripping. This is a switch route. What's going to happen here is this guy's in zone. Now, what you want to do when the guy's in zone, he has to pick his guy. What we're going to do here is a switch route where immediately this is his A guy. And what's going to happen is Garçon's going to go this way, and Ross is going to sneak back around this way, and he has to make a decision of who he's going to guard. and he chose wisely. The other reason I want to show this play is because I saw a lot of people say that Kirk Cousins underthrew this pass, and that's not what happened. Let me tell you why this was the best pass he threw all game. Okay, play action, switch route, switch route. Oh, you don't know who to stay with. Now, people are going, oh, Ross had to slow down for it. No, it was a perfect pass, and I'll tell you why. Because if he had thrown it out here, this is either an interception or a gigantic hit. He threw the ball with enough room for his receiver to slow down, make the catch, slow down, make the catch, and possibly be able to make a play to break it afterwards.
That's an open receiver, and it's caught.
That was a great pass. Don't believe anything else anyone tells you. 1st and 10 at the 18, and this is the third quarter, and this is where the handcuffs start to come on. I'm going to show you right here 3 plays in a row, none of them going past the first down line, letting me know that from right here, the Redskins were playing for a field goal. This play right here, hike, boom, he goes right to Reed. He knew where he was going as soon as he hiked it. Little 4 or 5 yard out. Inside the 15. Next play, 2nd and 7. This is going to be a handoff to Morris up the left side. Hasn't been working very much. No trickery, no switchery, no motion, no nothing. You got 3 wide receivers down here as opposed to another tight end blocking. But the Eagles weren't fooled. Nothing doing. Next play. This right here. Got the same formation, except you have all 3 wide receivers split out right here. I'm sorry, 2 wide receivers and Jordan Reed. And he's just going to throw a little out route right here. It's not even a really well-thrown ball. But his point here, his objective here was not to get an interception, not to take a shot. He doesn't even look anywhere else. He doesn't look anywhere else. There's no progression there. No progression. Hut, hike, and he looked right to his man. Right to him, staring him down. I don't like that series. After that last drive, Redskins were driving. Jordan Reed got stripped. Very good play. Good defensive play. Not even mad at Jordan Reed for it. This is another one. Miles Austin, Culliver 10 yards off of him. You know, yeah, we understand Culliver wasn't feeling too well. But, you know, again, the Eagles saw something and they exploited it. Read option. Right to him, like a drum. It's very, very light-skinned of him. Okay, Redskins down 2016, 40-yard line, moving their way down the field. Running play didn't work, lost a yard. Long pass to Pierre Garçon, little off the mark, just a little though. It's a good pass, good attempt. This give-up play right here, it's just going to be a little out route. 3rd and 11. 3rd and 11. You know, if you can get enough yards, you can get in field goal range, but the Redskins were already thinking punt. Kirk Cousins backs up, passes it. Even if he had completed that, he would have gotten, what, 2 yards? Moving on. Now, you all have heard me talk about Jay Gruden not opening the playbook up for Kirk Cousins. This is a prime example of him opening it up for Kirk Cousins. Now, all the plays I've shown you guys, they've been, you know, zone sweeps and crosses and trickery, but they usually go along the sidelines. This is right across the middle. The Eagles shouldn't be expecting it, but they were. This is 3rd and 6. 1 minute left to go in the game. They're going to hike, and he's going to look for Pierre Garçon. They've got him in the slot, and they're going to put him right across the middle of the field.
Cousins. And Cousins
Boom.
pass, and it's caught to the
It's a dangerous pass. That's a dangerous pass because if he gets picked off right there, you guys know what's happening. You guys know what's happening today if Kirk Cousins gets picked off with 1 minute left to go in the game. I commend Jay for that pass call, but honestly, there need to be more of those. More plays across the middle of the field. Now this one's for you, Vic. I know you had the film earlier of that sweet play, but that was a play by design. This is what I'm talking about. Kirk Cousins looking off the defenders and even giving me a little pump fake. I like this play a lot. You got shotgun trips bunch. Shotguns trips bunch over here. And what he's going to do is this play's been working for them. So he doesn't really need to look. These two receivers are going to go off this way, and they're going to take as many people as they can with them. Pierre Garçon's going to come across right here. But Kurt's not going to stare them down. Kurt's going to look here. He's going to pump fake. When he pump fakes, it's going to freeze the defender right here, allowing Pierre Garçon to make a play after the catch. Look at this. Pump fake. And then turns around and passes to Pierre Garçon. That for me is the game-winning play. And here we go. This play right here, just going to be a simple Pierre Garçon in the slot, which has been working all day. Pierre Garçon in the slot against their safety who's smaller, not as strong, not as fast. It's a perfect matchup, and the Redskins did exploit that. They said, you know what? We're going to finally go ahead and use that. So, and again, I don't think they do it enough, but they did it here, and here's where it works. Real simple. Hopefully you'll take your defender up this way. Pierre Garçon's going to come around right here, catch the ball, knows he's going to get hit. Kirk Cousins, no point in looking off because it's going to be a quick out, and he knows where he's going.
Just a half a minute remaining. Looking that way. The pass is caught. Touchdown, Garçon.
Hail to the Redskins.